Good morning, Hillcrest STEAM teachers. This is Sonia. I'm bringing you a blended learning experience on differentiated instruction since I can't be there with you today. On our September Professional Development Day, we talked and did some activities around differentiated instruction. You might remember this infographic showing what differentiation is, and then the other one of what it's not. Just to recap a little bit, differentiated instruction is student-focused. It's a way of thinking about teaching and learning. It's teaching up. It's designed to address learning and effective needs of all students. What differentiated instruction is not is grouping and tracking students by ability. It's not only teaching up to the gifted students. It's definitely not dumbing down our teaching. It seemed like we got a pretty good idea of what differentiated instruction is and is not in our last PD session. We also read several other articles and shared what we learned and what we do in our classrooms with each other. We talked briefly about the many reasons that we have to differentiate and multiple ways that we can differentiate instruction for the benefit of our students. In Carol Ann Tomlinson's book, The Differentiated Classroom, she says, "A good activity is something students will make or do using an essential skill and essential information in order to understand an essential idea, principle, or answer to an essential question. However, a good differentiated activity is something students will make or do in a range of modes at varied degrees of sophistication in varying time spans. Something with varied amounts of teacher or peer support, scaffolding. Something using essential skills and essential information to understand an essential idea or principle and to answer an essential question." If you're looking for more information and ideas about differentiated instruction, Carol Ann Tomlinson has multiple books on the topic. We have many of her books in our libraries across the district. Just talk to Tanya to request a book from another school or chat with me and we'll help you find the resources that you're looking for. So today you're going to get some time dedicated to working on an activity for differentiating instruction with your class. We're going to do this through Google Classroom. So first you'll need to join the STEAM PD Google Classroom if you haven't already. Write down this code if you haven't already joined the STEAM PD Google Classroom. You'll have to go to classroom.google.com. You just click on the plus sign in the upper right-hand corner by your name and choose Join Class. Then you enter the code. Once you're in the class, you'll see a short announcement and several assignments. What you do is up to you. You can choose one assignment and work on that together. You can work with your team to divide and conquer by each doing one of the assignments and then sharing your work so that in the end you've created multiple differentiated lessons or activities. Or you can work alone and you can choose one assignment to start with and then complete more until you've completed them all or until you fill your time. You can choose from Learning Contracts 2, which is new. So if you've looked at the Google Classroom before today, look for Learning Contracts 2 if you're looking for something new. You could choose Think Dots, Cubes, or Raft. Each of these is a format for differentiating with your students. Think ahead to an upcoming unit and create something you can use. Each activity has information as well as a template for you to use to create your own differentiated activity for your classroom. Finally, I would love to see your work and to see the activities that you're working on with your students. If you're willing, once you have your activity created, share it with me and send me a date and time that you'll be using your new creation with your class. I'll try to get it on my calendar so that I can see the awesome work that you're doing. I'd love the opportunity to record some too if you're willing. It would be great for your portfolio. I hope that you enjoyed this individualized learning that grants you lots of choices in what you do and how you do it. Hopefully through this activity you will experience learning this way and your students will too.